Horizon Sound Studios to talk to one of the guns for hire in the Valley. Probably one of the best slide guitar players in the Okanagan, Les Copeland. Les is down here on session today and has kindly agreed to give us a few minutes of his time. Les, you are a pretty rounded guitar player. You can play classical guitar, you can play rock, you play country, you play just about every style over your period of playing years. But you're really well known in the Valley for this kind of Delta slide, Southern blues style. Is this one that's really close to your heart? Do you really like to play this style?
It's my favorite. Yeah. It's something that I've been doing since I was about 11 years old, and I've stuck with it since then, and I've gone through other styles in the meantime and added them to my repertoire, but I've always loved blues.
I've actually been and watched you guys play, of course, when you play out with the Red Hot Ramblers, and seen, you know, a lot of the young, what I call the young rock and rollers, just sitting there totally mesmerized by your slide playing. And of course, this is bled over. There's a lot of people now in the Valley who are looking for this sound for their projects. When you deal with a session, when you get a call to go to a session, how do you like to deal with it? Do you like to get a work tape like a month or so ahead, or are you reasonably happy off the floor?
I don't put too much preparation into my parts because it really doesn't matter how much, as long as you've got a feel for the song, you know the chord changes, you know the length of the song, you can draw upon your experience.
The guitar that you're using now, it's a strange looking piece of equipment. It's an old Silvertone. Can you tell us a little bit about it, Les?
Well, this was made by a fellow named Nat Daniels, who makes guitars, who made guitars called Dan Electro, and this is basically a Dan Electro with a Silvertone name on it. He sold it to Sears, and they sold it for $49.95 with case, with an amplifier built into the case, which is what I'm playing through right now, the late 50s and early 60s, and I found it in a swap shop in Vernon about 3 months ago and paid $115 for it. There you go.
Collector's piece.
Eat your heart out.
You want to give us just another quick sample of the sound that this Silvertone plays out there, Les?
Yeah, sure. First off, one thing that I'll have to say about the Silvertone is it needs new tuning pegs. That's why it was $49.99.
So, tell us a little about this particular axe.
This particular axe I picked up about 10 years ago. This guy here, his mother, see this guy here? This is my son Jackson. His mother bought this for me, and it's been my workhorse for the last 10 years, although it's spent many months in pawn shops. That's why it's in such good shape.
Yeah, the working musician.
No more though.
So, what's the difference in between the two guitars?
Well, this is a hollow body acoustic electric, and it's got a deeper tone. It's got. I prefer these guitars because you get the vibrations when you play it. You know, you can feel the vibrations, and when I'm at home, I play a classical guitar, so I'm used to having a big-bodied guitar. So when I play gigs, this, you know, fits my body good.
Different sound? We get a different sound out of this one?
Yeah, it's a mellower tone, but you can, if you put it through an amp and overdrive it, you can get as harsh of a tone as you want out of it. It's very versatile.
Let me let's hear a little.
Okay. Well, this isn't going through this. It's going through the fender.
Okay.
So.
what you mean. It's definitely got just a slight mellower edge to it. So, we're hoping to, obviously, that you're going to be around the valley for a long, long time, because there's, I'm sure, just a whole bunch of people out there who would like to have slide and stuff on album projects, on single projects. If you're looking for a real fine slide player, you could do a lot worse than getting Les Copeland. Les, what's the future for Les Copeland Gun for Hire?
It's hard to say, you know. It depends how early I get up in the morning. Sometimes I miss the whole day. But I'm just trying to keep myself as productive and creative as I can right now, which has nothing to do with going out and doing gigs and stuff. It's basically using my head and getting the things that have been inside of me out after all these years. So, as far as finances go, I always seem to be above board. But I'm more interested in just sitting down and writing my own things and doing that right now.
That's cool. Well, Les, thanks a lot for coming down. We appreciate it. And,
thank you, Rick.
We'll be looking for you on all these tracks. So check your albums, and I'm sure you're going to see Les's name on quite a few in the future. Thanks a lot.